rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a spring training matchup between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Tom Glavine will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So stepping in is Jackie Robinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Eddie Murray.
So here is Eddie Murray as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Victor Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 24.
So first and second with one down. And here comes Junior. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the double steal is on here. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Two and two. Here it is. fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals leave one. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Zach Greinke gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tony Gwynn.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So now into the box is Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Third, the right fielder.
And now Scott Villanueva. And now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
First offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. has a look. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Williams leads off first with 1 away. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run. Into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Here's the 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Vasquez. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle.
The center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And there's 1 down now.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now to the plate, Tony Perez. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. In now for Washington, Jackie Robinson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Nationals.
So now here is Eddie Murray. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The pitch.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Murray is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Standing in now, Victor Cabrera. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Murray leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Robinson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting none.
So 2 out, nobody on. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 strikes.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Tony
Now
Gwynn.
the designated hitter,
As the
Tony
changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody,
batter number
but especially
24,
to a speed demon
second
like him.
baseman,
Good chance he's running
Robinson.
here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in once again is Robinson Cano. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
The
And
right
that's
fielder,
2
number
free passes
34.
in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's
35.
something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So the next to bat will be Scott Villanueva. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And he takes ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A high fastball is in there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd. Gwynn over at second. Cano on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 St. Louis.
Your
Lucas
attention,
Giolito
please.
will come out now and make his
pitching for
first
the
appearance of the spring.
Number 27, Lucas Giolito.
Now to bat, Billy Williams
Leading off for the
singled in
Nationals,
his last at
The
bat.
left fielder, Billy Williams.
first pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Two and two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2. J.D. Davis is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Now at the plate, here is J.D. Davis. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The right fielder.
Ready now is Joey Gallo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind, 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Counts even, 2-2 to Joey Gallo. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. To 2-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Davis at third. Gallo on at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to Molina.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Orlando Hernandez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 26, Orlando Hernandez.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle.
First delivery to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Mantle, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the big 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Tony Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. First time up, he went down looking. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball one. Outside, that's a ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Popped up. Rosario will put this one away, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but they're up 1-0. Noah Ramirez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Noah Ramirez.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson.
Leading off for the Nationals, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
He's set. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in next, Eddie Murray. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor Cabrera.
Into the box now, Victor Cabrera, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Robinson, the runner at second with 1 away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. But then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Jesse Biddle, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 53, Jesse Biddle.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
The shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flores is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
So bases are empty with one gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn.
hitter.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple.
24.
And if the pattern
Second baseman,
holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
So now to the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Scott Villanueva. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
At the plate, Tony Perez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to...
This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. And it's too late as he's in there. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The batter, the left fielder.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
John Brebbia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
John Brebbia.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gio Urshela stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Villanueva on 3rd, Mantle on 2nd, Perez at 1st, 2 out in the inning. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard towards center. On his junior, but this is a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 5 innings complete. St. Louis is out in front, 6-0. Chris Davinsky takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Chris Davinsky.
At the plate now is Billy Williams. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. J.D. Davis will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in is J.D. Davis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lays off, 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next up is Ahmed Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Villanueva is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
The catcher.
Stepping up is Yadier Molina. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position. He'll
run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. Hot shot down the line. Oh, what a stop. How about that? Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cardinals lead it 6-1. Christian Vasquez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Rosario will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he popped him up. Rosario trying to get there. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter,
That's
number
exactly
24.
what they wanted out of
Second
that pitch
baseman,
up in the zone.
Robinson.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Two pitches fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-1. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Jerome Driscoll is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Driscoll.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Rendell Grichuk will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals. Number 16, Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was
Now
able to
batting,
keep his
the
hands
center
inside
fielder,
that baseball and drive it up the
Ken
middle.
Griffey Jr.
Harrison
attention,
Bader
please.
come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and
The
that's
batter,
just what they did right
the
there.
left fielder,
Big strikeout,
Billy
keep that guy off the base
Williams.
path.
At the plate, Billy Williams. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Grichuk rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Up next
It's
for
late and the
Washington,
clock is ticking,
the third baseman,
but that RBI double might
JD
start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Oliver
attention,
Drake
please.
comes on to pitch here
Now
with one
pitching
man
for
gone in the
Cardinals.
top of the 7th.
Number 48, Oliver Drake.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as this is grounded foul off to the left. Williams leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're at the count 2-2.
A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. The tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. He's set and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit hard back up the middle. Flores gets down to make a great play. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Harrison Bader will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Change defensively for the Nationals. Now playing center field.
Tyler Clippard will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now pitching for Washington. Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Alex Avila is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Eric Hosmer is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and 0 pitch on the way. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Austin Hayes will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Perez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Rick Thomas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and two.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Eric Hosmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Change for the Cardinals. Now playing right field, number 30.
Austin Hayes is the new center fielder after
Now
coming on as a
field,
pinch hitter
number
during the
21,
last half inning.
Austin Hayes.
Mitch
Now
Haniger
in
is also into the ball
number
game as he'll
18,
assume duties in
Mitch
left field.
Haniger.
Now at the plate is Ahmed Rosario. No hits in
Leading
3
off for the
tries so
Nationals,
far. He's struck out
shortstop.
once.
Ahmed Rosario.
First offering.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty
The
good
catcher,
at-bat
number
that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he
Your
went
attention,
after.
please.
Tyler Rogers
Now
gets the
pitching
call
for
as
the
he'll
Cardinals.
pitch with one gone in the
Number
top of the
71,
8th.
Tyler Rogers.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Ready with the 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck
Up
out
next
twice
for Washington.
before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jerome Brisket.
In now, Jerome Driscoll, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Back in standing. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Robinson is off of first with 2 away. That's in there, 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Don't want to forget about him. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next to dig in, Alex Avila. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He waits. Now the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Line drive base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bruno.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. One and one. Two men are on with two men out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Now to the plate, here is Gio Urshela. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way.
Pull, that's the side.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. The next to bat for St. Louis, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fry offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here it comes, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Flores, base runner at first with 1 out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during
Now
spring
batting,
training, but you
the
don't want to
designated
see
hitter,
them get hit by a
Tony
pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Gwynn.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 6-4. Goose Gossage takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And in the ninth inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Davis takes his lead at third with one away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
This one skied out toward right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cardinals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tom Glavine is the winning pitcher of record. Zach Greinke worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.